is Harkampreet, and today I'm talking about a topic, and the name of the topic is mitigation. And here's my first point of background information. And the first point is a greenhouse gas emission treats the future with a link in the global warming, and the other one is a like a greenhouse gas is characterized by absorption and the emission of the thermal energy within a range of a thermal infrared, and the other point is uh, the impact of a greenhouse gas emissions includes a global warming, climate change, air pollution, and the complications. And the other one is there's a need of migrations to the curb the impact. And the last point for this point is like a promising migrating measures includes a carbon tax, new technology, carbon sequence, and the like a trade system. And the next point is a carbon tax, and here's the first point for the carbon tax. Carbon tax was introduced in 2008, and the next one is a carbon tax imposed a heavy taxation to the carbon-based energy sources, and the other one is a like its relation was reduced to the use of a carbon-based sources and consequently reduce of emission of a carbon. And the other one is a by the adoption of the carbon tax, more companies realized that their production cost increased when carbon energy sources are used in the production process. And the other one is a this culminates into adoption of alternative energy sources. And the last one is a thus carbon emission is reduced. Next point is a mitigation through the new technology, and the first point is a new technology are the reliant on energy sources and they are clean and renewable. And then next point is most of the contribution of a carbon is based on a transport industry and industrial production. And the next one is a alternative new technology have emerged where vehicles are powered to operate electrically rather than depending on a carbon based fuels. And the last one for this running engines can therefore emit no GHG when new technology is adopted. Next point is a mitigation through carbon sequestrations, and the first point for this is a carbon sequestration is the long-term storage of a carbon in the form of a data immediates climate change or global warming. And the next point for this is a carbon can be sequestered through biological sinks. And the next point is like a planting more crops recaptured carbon form of air during a photosynthesis, and thus reducing its impact. And the last point for this is like immediately involves putting a condition to the favor growth of the more plants. And the next point is mitigation through geoengineering. And the first point is geoengineering is not a direct migration of a GHG per second. And the next point is however it reduced the global warming in the same way as reduced of a GHG emission. And the next point is it reduced the solar radiation through approaches such as the production of space mirrors to reflect radiation. And the other point is the resulting reduced global warming mitigants the correspondence or threats that comes with the increasing of a global temperature. Next point is a mitigation through cap and a trade policy, and my first point is putting an all to carbon based energy sources at once will greatly affect the economy. And the next point is although carbon-based fuel sources are linked to the emission of a GHG emission, they are still the preferred source of the most industrials. And the next point is the cap and a trade system introduce the policy of setting a load limit to the emission. And the next point is beyond the limit, the companies are changed. Thus, the system allows for both economic priorities. The first point is like a greenhouse gas emission is associated with the serious threats to the future generation. And the next point is it impacts include a global warming, climate change, and enhancement of a health complication among the people. And the next point is against the effect there is a need to the remedial framework. And the last point the mitigation described in this work all the like elegance and reducing of the scale to the GHG and the corresponding impacts. Thank you.